So I'm a little confused on this Bayonetta 3 boycott situation. Helena Taylor was found out to be lying about how much she was being paid to voice Bayonetta. She tried to boycott Bayonetta 3 and hurt the sales of this new Nintendo Switch game that a lot of people have been working on. That didn't work, it actually backfired, and now the plan is to come forward after she was caught lying and still try to play the victim. The real question you have to ask here is, why didn't she come out and attempt to come forward as she tries to do here when she put out those initial videos and the narrative started to form around those videos? Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robo-chan Show, where we take the gaming news format that channels like Spawnwood or Arlo do, add a dash of animation and some cool editing on top to bring you your gaming news, leaks, and rumors in a fresh new way. If you're new here and want to be kept up on everything gaming, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy the video and dislike if not. In this video, we are going to talk about the new information from Helena Taylor on the boycott Bayonetta situation. If she continues those lies about the pay, if she's omitting any truth, and what is the truth, and how it compares to Jason Schreier, VGC, and Bloomberg's inside knowledge on the situation, and overall why this just makes her look worse. If you guys enjoy this video, leave a like, it helps the video get pushed when you do, and if you want to help me reach my goal of 1,000 followers, you can follow me at RoboRob93. Without further delay, let's get on to the video. And now she's back with more, with about 4 or 5 tweets, so let's read through each one and react to it and see if it holds up. It has come to my attention that some people are calling me a liar and a gold digger. I feel the need to defend myself and my reputation in the industry. So as far as I can tell, I've never seen anyone call her a gold digger. A liar, yes, but not a gold digger. And I mean, you did lie about the pay, didn't you? Or at the very least, you omitted details that would put you in a negative light and Platinum Games in a certain light as well, all in order to manipulate the audience's perception of the entire situation so that people would more likely to boycott Bayonetta 3 and hurt the sales of the money not only for the other voice actress, but all the people who worked on this game. Let's be honest, you wanted to hurt this game by boycotting it. That's exactly what your intentions were. Let's move on. I explained that the first offer was too low. That offer was $10,000 total. Remember, this is a $450 million franchise, not counting merchandise. I then wrote in Japanese to Hideki Kamiya asking for what I was worth. So in her video, she said that she had a flat rate of $4,000 US and that was the final offer. But never once does she mention this previous offer of $10,000 at all. This is key information you should have put in the video, but you didn't to make yourself look better, let's be honest here. Not only that, but you're twisting the details again. This isn't a $450 million franchise. Looking at the sales, if you combine all of them, it would be about 650 million copies for all 3 games. When you factor in how much it makes to make these games, to promote it, to pay other people, to pay the other voice actors, to pay you, I highly doubt that it's gonna make $450 in the positive. In fact, the reason why Bayonetta is on the Nintendo Switch is literally because it was doing so bad that they had to go to Nintendo or Microsoft or Sony to get funded. Let's move on to the next one. I thought as a creative he would understand. He replied with how much he valued my contribution to this game and how much the fans wanted me to voice the game. I was then offered an extra $5,000. So now the money has jumped up to $15K, and again I think this is more than enough for the lines that you had. But this is where things do start getting interesting, because it goes on to say this. So I declined to voice the game. I then heard nothing from them for 11 months. They then offered me a flat fee to voice some lines for $4,000. Any other lies, such as $4,000 for 5 sessions, are total fabrications. You declined to voice the game. Of course you didn't hear anything for months, and that's what happens when you decline things. They usually don't even call back, so the fact that you even got a call back for another job for voice acting is something that you should be happy about. Again, it's only for a couple lines for $4,000, something that, again, you neglected to tell in the video. In fact, you lied about it. You said $4,000, which was a flat rate for the whole game. Here's a video of you completely lying your ass off.
And what did they think this was worth? What did they offer to pay me? The final offer to do the whole game as a buyout, a flat rate, was $4,000 US dollars.
Again, you're manipulating the audience into perceiving the situation in a different light, and you're still trying to play the victim. Now, it is true that the final offer was $4,000, but she neglected to tell the important information that it was just for some lines. And even then, that doesn't change the fact that you were offered $15K to voice the character, which was your initial offer before the final offer. The offer you neglected to tell people. Not only that, but $400K wasn't for the whole game, it was for that cameo scene. The 15 was for the whole game. If you were to tell that information, people probably wouldn't say that you're being underpaid. Or at the very least, it wouldn't have reached as much people, and as much people wouldn't have said that you were being underpaid and felt sorry for you. Again, it's that manipulation of the information to make people perceive the situation in a different light. Something that you're still doing, honestly. So let's move on. There were not extensive negotiations. I've also been informed the ridiculous fictions such as I was being asked $250,000. I am a team player. I was just asking for a fair and livable wage in line with the value that I bring. I'm sorry, but again, in what world is $15K not a very good wage for 4 days of work or however long it was gonna take? Most likely not that long because Bayonetta 2 only took about 16 hours. So at most, 24 hours, I would say. Now, this is where we don't know if she's lying or not, or what's the details on this. Jason Schreier says that she was asking for a 6-figure salary. The question here is, who should we believe? Should we believe these reporters who have proven in the past that, yes, they are telling the truth, that they have dug into these companies and all of these different situations to tell the truth on what's actually going on? Like Jason Schreier, who broke the news about the Anthem development and how crappy it was for those developers? Or this voice actor who manipulated the audience into thinking something to try to hurt the sales of Bayonetta 3? Personally, I'm more inclined to believe the reporters. And let's say it's not 6 figs. Let's say it's slightly lower than that. How much more did you ask for? Again, you're not telling us the full situation. You didn't tell us how much you actually asked for. All you said was, no, that person is lying. Again, you're omitting details. You need to tell the full details of what's going on, or people are gonna say you're either lying or you're trying to manipulate the perception of the situation. But let's continue. I was paid shockingly low for a total of 3,000. I think that's a euro sign. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong on that. Total for the first game. A little more the second. I wanted to voice her. I drummed up interest in this game ever since it started on Twitter in 2011. So is she saying that she's the one that made a lot of people interested in Bayonetta? I would think the game itself just spoke for itself, and the company going forward with all the other games that they've made. But aside from that, when the first game came out, it was a new IP. There was no reason to think that this game was going to be big or even a mid-mild game. And I'm not talking about the quality, I'm talking about the size of the game compared to like Zelda and Mario. In fact, Nintendo had to pick up Bayonetta when Sony and Microsoft passed on them. And before that, it's not like you were known for big characters, or not that I'm aware of anyways. So is it really a surprise that they put you as low as 3,000? And this is the last one to cap it off. We'll post the 14 charities so that you can donate to charity, instead of buying this game from corrupt, greedy people. That is hilarious coming from you. Hilarious. There are people who are attempting to throw shade and discredit what I say. The industry is powerful, they have powerful journalists too. Throw shade and discredit. Isn't that exactly what you tried to do in the first place? You omitted details, discredited Platinum Games, and threw shade at the new voice actors. And after you were found out to be lying, because that's what you did, let's call it for what it is, you lied to us. You said, nah, I want to put this all behind me, like it never happened. And then later you outed yourself to be lying, and you still omitted certain details like how much you actually wanted for this role. You didn't even address the fact that you omitted details in your initial post with those videos. And you still want people to boycott the game because, make no mistake, she put those there so people would boycott the game. This isn't something that a good person would do, like you said in the earlier videos, how you said that Bayonetta stands up for what's right. I'm sorry, is doing all of this something that a good person who stands up for what's right does? You then called for a boycott to Platinum Games to try to hurt their sales, and not only that, by extension, hurting the people who worked on this game too. All while asking for more money, which is greed, which you obviously don't like, with a past that doesn't actually say that you're worth that much. You haven't acted too much voice acting wise anyways, in the past 10 years. You don't have that pull in the industry right now compared to other bigger voice actors. For someone who wants to leave it behind, you are holding on to this role pretty tight. Overall guys, I think she's honestly still angry about this. She still wants it to be boycotted, which, let's be honest, between you and me, we're gonna go buy that day one, or at least if we can. I know some people are going through money troubles. I am personally, so I'm gonna rent it from Gamefly, but that's just me. Make sure you guys tell me what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. Are you gonna boycott the game? Are you gonna play the game on day one? Are you gonna get the game? Are you interested in the game? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and I am very appreciative of spending your time on this video compared to any other video on YouTube. Thanks guys. And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.